Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please watch the English and Chinese program on the Central Television Channel of Brunei Province. On June the 4th, in Kinyang Province, General Secretary Tolam and the Central Working Group work with Standing Committee of Kinyang Provincial Party Committee and the Standing Committee of Anyang Provincial Party Committee on the implementation of resolutions. To better prepare for a merger process, the General Secretary requested that the two provinces of Kinyang and Anyang focus on directing, reviewing, and evaluating the level of completion of targets and tasks according to resolution of Provincial Party Congress for the 2020-2025 term. The General Secretary noted that from now until the merger is completed, the two provinces need to strengthen close coordination in leading and operating common tasks in the spirit of one province, one vision, one action, one belief. After the merger, new province must quickly stabilize organization while focusing highly on the task of social economic development with proactive, creative, decisive, and flexible spirit. On June the 4th, the Economic and Budget Committee of my Provincial Council conducted an appraisal of several documents to be submitted to the 28th extraordinary session of the 10th term Provincial People's Council scheduled for June the 10th. The contents of draft resolution submitted to review include the draft resolution to amend and supplement a number of articles of resolution regulating the centralization of revenue sources, the percentage of revenue sharing among the budget levels of Brunei Province in the period 2023-2025, the draft resolution on supplementing the list of works and projects requiring land acquisition in 2025, along with many other contents. At the meeting, delegates gave their opinions and discussed to clarify a number of issues requiring ensuring legal basis, practical basis, and the process of drafting the submission and draft resolution according to their authority. The Economic Purchase Committee of the Provincial People's Council requested the Provincial People's Committee and relevant professional agencies to receive comments and contributions to complete the draft contents, ensuring requirements for submission at the upcoming Provincial People's Council meeting. According to the Ministry of Finance, in the first 5 months of 2025, 10 out of 47 central ministry and agencies and 39 out of 63 localities achieved an estimated public investment disbursement rate equal to or half than the national average. 37 out of 47 ministries, central agencies, and 24 out of 63 localities have estimated disbursement rates below the national average. Disbursement progress has accelerated significantly, catching up with the progress compared to the same period last year. In order to ensure the disbursement rate of public investment capital in 2025 reaches the target over 95% of the plan set by the Prime Minister, the Ministry of Finance requests ministries, central agencies, and localities to actively promote the disbursement progress of state purchase capital in 2025, according to the direction of Prime Minister. The Brunei Provincial Women Union, in collaboration with Women Union of Tham Nhung District, held a communication conference on environmental protection, solid waste sorting and source, and reducing plastic waste for over 100 women officials and members. At the conference, delegates learned about World Environment Day, June the 5th, and a peak month of environmental action, June, classification of domestic solid waste and source, plastic waste reduction, the role of women in environmental protection, classification of domestic solid waste as source, reduction of plastic waste, effective models and methods for women to participate in environmental protection, classification of domestic solid waste as source, reduction of plastic waste. Through the conference, it aims to have cadres and female members gain more knowledge about environmental protection. From there, mobilize families and relatives to participate in environmental protection together. Inheriting the heroic tradition of People's Public Security Force, female officers and soldiers in the ranks of the People's Public Security Force are increasingly affirming their role and position One outstanding example is Lieutenant Colonel Trương Thị Thu Hà, Deputy Chief of Police of Định Quán Thao, Định Quán District. In early 2005, Lieutenant Colonel Trương Thị Thu Hà was transferred and appointed to the position of Deputy Chief of Định Quán Thao Police. Immediately after receiving the new assignment, she quickly approached the job, working side by side with her teammates to participate in patrolling, controlling, and promptly resolving incidents. Lieutenant Colonel Mai Đức Tuấn said, regarding work responsibilities, Company has always upheld high responsibilities, overcome difficulties, and complete assigned tasks well. Regarding public reception, Company is always dedicated. Lieutenant Colonel Trương Thị Thu Hà said, we always believe that, in addition to our duties, we must always do our best to help people to create trust. In addition to professional work, Lieutenant Colonel Trương Thị Thu Hà always carry out emulation movements well, actively participate in launching movements to protect national security and mass mobilization work in the Định Quán district. Lieutenant Colonel Trương Thị Thu Hà said, this is truly the result of the whole team because without a team, nothing can be done. With the characteristics of police force, Lieutenant Colonel Trương Thị Thu Hà has strived to complete her task. For 5 consecutive years from 2020 to 2024, she has achieved the title of emulation fighter and received many certificates of merit for all levels and sectors.